we're bringing in a new format called Fight Review. TLDR, you post your lost team fights in this channel on Discord. Hashtag Fight Review is the channel. And we just go through them and see what chat's opinion is on the team fight, what is my opinion on the team fight, and see what we can come up with in order to tell you what you could have done in order to win the team fight. Oh my lord!
Already chatted this, but it's worth the bits. Ty ML7 plus chat for harboring safe space.
Must have been hard to you. Nice aim. So this isn't quick play, a Masters 5 Ana on PC. Ha. Oh my god. Alright, Chad, I'm not gonna say anything, but I want to hear your opinion. What do you think, Chad? What could Silurker could have done? So, this could have been fixed by doing one very simple thing. Take positions. This Silurker, the position that Silurker took, is a very good position, in my opinion. Splitting on the right side, creating multiple off angles. It's a very good position in high ranked games, right? Like in GM, even in Masters. This is quick play. This is quick play. So, after you get a pick, or you hold a position, try to be more aggressive towards the enemies. So what I'm saying is the following. Sleep dart attempt was good. I love it. Then, pushing the Genji, this is a sick spot. If you play on the right side, I know that you're playing in an area where you think that the enemies can get to you. But sometimes it's safer to stay in numbers. Like, for example, here. At this particular moment, Kiriko died. You have your nade available. This has to kick in. We're +1. I'm not gonna let a single teammate die, right? So if you see that one enemy is eliminated, tell yourself, I'm not gonna let a single teammate die. I have my innate to protect. I'm going to make sure that everybody's alive, and I'm gonna try to stay with my team. If you're at a disadvantage, then you're gonna try to force something. But now you have the advantage. You're just gonna give them extra stuff. Because of how you're moving, while staying scoped in undecided fights, when you want to reposition, when you reposition with on-scope shots or quick scopes, on-scope shots or quick scopes, on-scope shots or quick scopes, you don't stay scoped in. You don't stay scoped in. You gotta move because you don't have a mobility skill. This is amazing if you're playing Illaga. You can just jump to the side, no problem. This is amazing if you play Kiriko. You can TP, but with on-scope shots or quick scope shots, you want to maintain your movement speed consistently. Secondly, if you're +1, no reason to force that much. You have to sometimes stick together with your team rather than splitting, because if you split on the side and your team is up 1, then you're gonna 1 versus 4, while your team is in a 1 versus 0 or 1 versus 4, while your team is in a 4 versus 4, instead of making it a simple 5 versus 4. So don't force when you don't have to force. And thirdly, the most important thing, which is a mechanical tip, playing against Queen. You don't play Ana that much against Queen, to be honest, so this is, I feel like, not known that much. And I personally, it took me a long time playing against Queen to realize this. When she goes for the axe, throw the hentai at her. You stop a ton. She usually overextends to get as many people in with the axe as possible. You stop the lifesteal that she gets. It's similar to throwing the nade at a Hog that is... View it like this. If Hog is using his his healing... Same thing with Queen if she uses her axe. Let's see what happens here. This is from bugs, I think. Yeah, this is from bugs. Community bugs that we do on Discord every weekend.
I'm secretly working with Blizzard, guys.
Genji low, Genji bomb.
Queen down.
Nice.
Messi is in the front.
Okay.
Definitely.
Nice.
Go.
Echo, fuck. Res? Huge.
Echo.
Echo. No, I blocked that. What do you mean?
I blocked that, what do you mean?
Oh,
I got the echo.
Massive. Just buy time right now. Try to buy time.
Yeah.
oh, you're jinxing it.
Ultimate's charged. Let's move.
The classic. The classic. This right here will be enlightening to people that are stuck in Diamond or Masters and what happens in top 500 games, what happens in Contenders, what happens in Overwatch League and high rank games and stuff that is very hard to understand. But once you get this trick, you will win way more games and can apply to every rating possible. But I'm curious if you can get it, chat. There are two big things that I want to discuss here. But what is your opinion, chat? Fight review. What do you think? Come on, chat. What do you think? Team awareness. It is the team's fault! We have confirmation! It's the team's fault! 5 versus 4.
Definitely.
Nice.
Echo.
Suzu. At this point, this is what nobody, I think, tells you in high rank games. It's very easy to follow up on ultimates. But then if the ultimate gets denied, follow up with another one. I think that it's super hard. It's also like a concept in MOBAs, right? Like or even in World of Warcraft and MMORPGs and everything. It's called stun locking. And you're gonna be like, does this make any sense? Hear me out. Stun locking. If you have like 4 or 5 stuns, and all of them just stun you for a second, you're not gonna throw 5 stuns at the same time, because you're gonna have 1 second. You're gonna throw 1 stun, a second passes, another stun, a second passes, another stun, a second passes, so that you can chain them. Same principle with ultimates, with abilities, sometimes even with pressure in Overwatch. Ultimates are the easiest ones to understand, in my opinion, and will help you win a ton of games, but they're not gonna make you a top player. You will play in top 100, no problem, but it's not gonna be like, you're not gonna become like an instant top player. So, you're in Diamond. Honestly, wait for this. If Queen uses one ultimate, and then the ultimate is cancelled in a certain way, then that ultimate is gone. PP poof, it's over. The stun lock is cancelled. So it's like, I use a stun that should go for 5 seconds, but then the stun is not there anymore. Then it's my turn to continue with the second stun that was me. So in this case, Queen ults, nothing happens because the Suzu is used, another action. The faster you can do these, the faster you can react, the faster the enemies can't adapt to what is happening, because the enemies go like, Queen ulted, okay, we Suzu'd, time to go. No. Instantly. You see me do this a lot if you watch me play. Of course, heal me, please. I know you watch me, but you see me do this a lot. We do one engage, nothing happens, and then I'm instant. The next millisecond, I do this. The next millisecond, I force something. The next millisecond, I throw a nade. The next millisecond, I ult. The next millisecond, I decide to split. It can be with your ultimate with Sojourn, specifically in this case. It can be with abilities with some heroes. It can be even with splitting angles. So like, we did earlier in the fight review from Silurker, when they were 4 versus 4, let's say they're down 1, instantly moving to the side. You know what I mean? Same thing here.
Definitely.
Winnable, 4v5, definitely winnable. Ult goes in.
Echo.
Suzu, ult. Shoot
Echo,
this,
echo,
ult.
echo, fuck.
Ult, I don't care, ult. Because see, like, they counter that instantly. They also use their ultimates. Ult.
Res?
Ult, pressure. Ult, dead. Even if you would have missed Echo. Echo would have, whatever, Echo would have been low. Anyway, you would have killed at least Kiri here.
Huge.
Cloudy does this a lot. Like, Cloudy forces this with Reinhardt a lot, taking fights in spots where he knows he has time to go and fight their, hold the point again. So, like, in this case, if you fight under the arch, your goal is not to win the team fight. You don't need ults to win. You need to force the enemies to use ults in this case. So, even if you use Sojourn ultimate, as long as you force the enemy to ult, your goal is not to win the fight. Your goal is to make the enemies ult. If they do that, then you just regroup. It's gonna be a 5 versus 5. No ultimates available. But they're under pressure because they have to cap the point while you just have to defend. So you have to wait for them to force something, and they can't force something because they could have forced something with the ults that you forced earlier. A bit of a more complicated thing here, but I think that you know what I mean with this. One quick small micro trick though, you can do this with a lot of other heroes, but specifically for Sojourn, if you're playing against Queen and you hear the bell when she ults, then just disengage before that. She moves really fast and usually don't have time. So like...
Echo, 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 echo.
You know what I mean? That should be your reaction. I'm not joking. Like, literally. Ah! Go away. Just go away. She goes really fast.
No, I blocked that. What do you mean?
And this over here, okay, I can understand disengage. It happens. Probably instead of like Genji chasing you, I don't know why you would have approached this, but like, let's say the fight with Genji could have lasted 2 or 3 seconds. You probably can't get a pick. Just go and down payload, and you should be fine.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.